Hey everybody. It's Jake. How are you doing? Okay. What's the problem? Yeah, he is annoying. I don't like him either. No, you should. You should do that. You should. No. I got your back. I got your back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna kick his ass. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now that we've had that conversation, let's talk about August 19th Smackdown Battle Royal. Um, it was actually good. Here's some points I made. They were in like 5 times in the match. You know, Shawn Michaels, he did the whole when he won the Royal Rumble, not the Battle Royal. When he won the Battle Royal. I have a speech impediment, asshole. When he won the Royal Rumble, he did the thing where he was thrown over the ropes, caught himself without his feet touching the ground, which you gotta be like a 6 foot guy to do this. Uh, no, Grant Colley's gonna do that or anything. And he swung himself back over, won. Okay. Now here's on the other hand. That was cool then. Then it was like, whoa, we thought he was eliminated, but he brought himself back. That is so awesome. I counted 3 times tonight we saw that, and none of them were for the win. Okay? Cody Rhodes, what's his face? The one man rock band, that guy. Uh, and Sin Cara. Not even the actual Sin Cara, uh, uh, a stand-in, you could call him, because the real Sin Cara was found with drugs in his system for reasons, the truth, really, unbeknownst to people, even though we're pretty sure we got it in Mexico, something. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. But, and you could tell it wasn't the real Sin Cara just because what the announcers were saying. They were like, yeah, he's got all this extra muscle, and he's just throwing that weight around. It's because it's a different guy. I mean, you don't have to hide it. A lot of people know. I know. A lot of people, internet fans, a lot of people in the internet community know. It's not a big secret. Just say, tonight, a part of Sin Cara will be played by, I don't know the guy's actual name, but that is the point where you would put it in between those 2 words. Okay. Then, the final four, was, Wade Barrett, Sin Cara, Sheamus, who was a, who, let me get back to that for a real second. He's a face now, um, and he is feuding. I guess is what they're going for with Mark Henry, um, because he stopped him from breaking the leg, and that's generally how he became a face. Uh, when he eliminated the Usos, Mark Henry went between the ropes earlier in the match and attacked the Usos and threw them on an announce table and everything like that, and all of that good stuff. And Sheamus really did nothing. Like, I don't know, he did not sell his feud with Mark Henry. He didn't even give it. It's like, oh no, I see what you're doing out there. No, it was none of that. It's just, get both of you, get out of there. Is he beating him up? I don't care. It's not like I'm feuding with him or anything. I'll just go back to the match. None. It was like that. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry I had to do it. Sorry you had to see me like that. I'm not crying, you guys. Anyway, final four: Wade Barrett, Sin Cara, Sheamus, and Mark Henry. Um, the way Wade Barrett was eliminated, like him and Sheamus were both on the outside of the ropes, and he ran at Sheamus, and he like, no, oh no, watch. Okay, this is the move he did with to get outside of the ropes. Um, Sheamus grabbed him by the head and he pulled him like that much, and his leg just swings around. I have underwear on, you can't smell me. And his leg swings around instantly. Like as soon as he gets tugged on, it's just, all right, I'm over. I'm over. Let's do this thing. Let's fight. I don't know. That struck me as weird because he just literally almost jumps over the ropes to get onto the apron. Not really being fooled. Yeah. Sorry. But then he runs at Sheamus. Sheamus kicks him. Uh, Wade Barrett, the way he fell, it's like he fell on his lower back, and you know you do that thing when you fall, and like it hits you right on the point, okay, right where like your back end, and your ass starts, like right there, and tailbone. Oh, dude, it looked like it hurt so much. He went out and he was like, all that stuff. Oh man, it looked like it hurt. Anyway, then Sin Cara dives through the ropes to try to get Sheamus. But he doesn't go out. You know, it doesn't matter. It was through the ropes anyway. But then he grabs on, gets kicked, goes down in the middle, gets back up, and I drew a blank after that. I don't remember what happened, even though I watched it 5 minutes ago. Um, then Sheamus is eliminated by Mark Henry, who was incapacitated. Um, at the time before that. And then it's Sin Cara versus Mark Henry. Obviously, you know, it's not like the whole Rey Mysterio Randy Orton thing from 2006, I think it was. It's not like that. Randy Orton's an average-sized human being. Mark Henry is much larger. And for them to actually do something like that, where they would, uh, let's not get into that. Anyway, here's the botch. You could tell this was a botch just by the way they did it. There's a move that happens a lot where a smaller guy comes off with a crossbody off the top rope, larger man catches him, and does whatever there, you know, slam, puts him up into a fireman's carry, or anything of that nature, or he's dropping. Mark Henry catches him, but then he slips with his right foot, and you can see him start to go back. So instead of trying to catch himself, he just like sits down. He literally sits down, holding him, and then falls back, arms going across as he comes back. It's so botched. But then he picks him up, throws him off him, and you can tell when they were down on the ground, they were talking like, "Okay, try it again, try it again. I got it this time. I got it this time." And so he does do it again, which don't press your luck, Sin. You got it once. Don't go for it again. Goes for it again. Gets caught. Slammed instead of thrown over the ropes. World's strongest slam. Picked up and thrown over the ropes. And then since that was for the number one contender of the World Heavyweight Championship, Randy Orton stood up. Mark Henry went outside, looked at Orton, and it was a stare down. And okay, decent match. Decent. Was not the best. It was decent. Now I'm hoping that this Orton, Mark Henry thing does not become a feud like they tried to do with Christian, because that feud did not work. It went nowhere. It was just, it didn't culminate into this huge thing that brought in all this drama and controversy. This huge talked about match that will be talked about 20 years from now in a DVD box set. None of that. It was just kind of over. Just kind of like the computer general manager on Raw. Am I the only one that noticed that? Where did it go? We never figured that out. Where did the computer go? It was there one week, then it's not there. Who was it? Who? I'm sorry, that just really boggles my mind that they just dropped the story completely. Going back to the Christian and Randy Orton, when they kind of knew they were just beating a dead horse, they just had one last match that ended it, and now they're actually doing pretty well. I don't know why I did the so. There's no so there. They're actually doing pretty well on Raw. They're having really good matches. It got it when they hyped up the pay-per-view, because you know I would always have, they always have to, the one before the pay-per-view, that wasn't that good, but the ones immediately before the pay-per-view, they're always for the pay-per-view, so they can never be as great. But Raw's doing really good. SmackDown, not so much. No, I'm not seeing it on SmackDown. They have a roster that they're not showcasing. They did do a Tyson Kidd match tonight, but the fact that David Hart Smith's there, they never explored that really. They and the Jackson Andrew, where did he go? I mean, they never explored the whole Tyson. They never did anything with Tyson Kidd and David Hart Smith as enemies. I mean, they had like 2 weeks on it, and then they just dropped the thing. That could have been really good. I mean, you could have had Bret Hart come in or something like that, and Natalya, but no, they just broke up the stable and completely screwed themselves over because they had a really good tag team. This somehow went from me reviewing this one match to reviewing WWE's choices, and I don't think a 15-year-old kid has the power to review a multi-million-dollar company. It should be $1 billion company. You're right, CM Punk. Anyway, the match itself was a pretty decent match, as I said, and that's it. Bye, YouTube. No, that doesn't look good. Hang on. No, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, screw it. Bye, guys. Oh, God, I can't keep doing this.